Waiting. Hi! Welcome back. This is Starfall, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure featuring the Lasers and Liches 2.5 supplement. If you think that's cool, you should check it out on DriveThruRPG. And if you think we're cool, you should go back a few episodes if this is your first one, because we're in the middle of a spooky haunted house.
Ooh.
I'm Diamond, I'm your storyteller for the evening. And we have David, Allison, Thomas, Penny, and Jocelyn playing... I do this for myself more than for you, I swear. Tuesday, Sumo Sor, Friendly, Utada, and Empress. And, well... Sumo Sor just landed on a pile of very old human wet remains on a bed and then rolled off of it.
This is like a metal song, right now. This is like rolling in the corpse.
And there is a horrific squelching that seems to be coming closer. Ignore the weird star that I drew. It's just there because I was trying to tag for the purpose of Friendly's thing. And yeah. Sumosaur is still the only one in the room, though, right?
Yes.
I know I'm not going
I
anywhere.
hear the squelch.
Okay, Tuesday, Friendly, and then Jocelyn.
Do I hear the squelching?
You do. It's awful.
I would rush into the room to give Sumosaur some backup. I will just
Excellent.
clear the bed, cat reflexes and all, and just long jump through the hole.
Bed is like 30 feet long. This is a ridiculous bed. I don't even know what to say. Oh, you know
I keep
what?
forgetting how your measurements.
This is the bed, and then that's the carpet around the bed. I'm being a dork.
Yes, that makes way more sense. Okay.
And these are 5-foot squares.
I probably have to touch down on a pillow or something, but it's a quick,
Alright.
Cool.
Stick yourself in the room.
Agile hop to just right next to him, and
yeah, that is a reasonable thing you can do.
Gun pointed toward the sound.
So your gun's pointed toward the sound, and as you land and aim towards the sound, the text above on your HUD says, "You've found Sherry." And the image that it shows you is an 8-bit of a bag that's on its side and has 2 holes for eyes. And this flashes long enough for you to read it and is gone.
When you say bag, do you mean hefty trash bag, Foot Locker bag? What are we talking?
I was brown bag.
Burlap?
I don't know how to say this, except the kind of bag that you put a body in. But not a body bag.
But not a body bag. Not the kind that the coroner puts a body in, the kind that a murderer puts a body in.
Yeah.
Or like a potato sack, kind of?
Yeah, only humanish sized.
Okay, and it has eyes on it.
It had 2 holes that your brain registers as eyes in that way that brains do.
Yeah.
There's a word for that, finding faces and things.
Do I have dark vision. Do I see anything in here?
Oh, how far is your dark vision?
It's clearly for 30 feet, and then dim light for 30 more feet, so 60 feet, I think is how it works.
So you dimly...
I keep switching systems.
All right. We'll go with that. So you dimly see right here where I'm pinging a amorphous shape that is you know how the ocean looks the waves on the ocean look when they're rolling before they've crested?
Yeah, where they're rolling, but they're so smooth they haven't broken.
It's making it's moving like that, and that's absolutely where that squelching noise is coming from. But it has this smooth motion with the occasional plop in it, and it is
And
rolling
it's a
towards you.
burlap sack or something.
It is not a burlap sack. It is just a liquid mass. Mostly liquid mass.
I will call out to it, and then I'll let other people do things because I've been talking for a while.
What do you say to it?
Hello?
It continues to roll towards you. Anyone else? So what you doing? I think it was Friendly next.
Yeah, quick time check on my detect evil and good. The
How long
detect
does it
undead.
go for?
It's 10 minutes of concentration.
You're
I
still.
had it
It's
on when we came in.
it's still happening.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and it's absolutely that thing is lit up as undead.
It's not in range, but it's because I
Oh.
don't have dark vision. That was going to be an important aspect of anything I do.
Yeah.
I hear Tuesday say hello. It's like, well, if you want to try to negotiate, I'm all for attempting to get information. I am going to set myself on the to go through, and you will all in the darkness see two laser beams come out of Friendly's eyes, and I am going to attempt to focus on the thing. I'm checking to see what kind of action that is.
Diamond, real quick. Dark vision, you can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
So then, while Thomas is figuring out what's happening, let me improve what you saw. It is clearly a liquefied mass. It definitely seems to be sort of thickly viscous. Like this isn't water, but it's also not jello. It's like oil, really, for the viscosity. Got some heft to it. And there are thicker chunks that seem to be, that you can hear and see as they sort of thump as it's rolling towards you. And that is, and it is a very dark red. And that's what you see.
There's definitely an old sailor's leg in there. So it's not an action. So after doing that, I will ready an action for a guiding bolt, and that will be if it moves hostilely toward my people. If it doesn't negotiate.
Jocelyn, Empress. Anything?
You're muted.
I back away slowly as I hear the squelching, like, I don't think I want to be near that. Because I'm small and very easily corroded.
If it seems to still be hostile and doesn't respond to my talking, now that I know what it freaking looks like, I would like to shoot it, please.
Hold on a second. Utada's turn.
I like to get a little closer to the opening and see if I can shine a little light in there. I don't think the light will reach far enough. It's just light cantrip, so I get 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim. But hopefully it'll light things a little better for my companions inside.
So you've got
to stretch a little further.
So you have these two pings of bright red light that come in, followed by a waft of brighter white light that lights up about 20 feet around the bed, so that you can all see in this much brighter relief the squelching mess that is the bed, and the tatters of bed sheet and a thick layer of dust on most of the room, except in an area. Oh wait, before I say that, let me look at the map there. Oh yeah, nope, never mind. A little bit near where you're standing, the dust has been kicked up, but not by you, or not kicked up. Moved.
Disturbed.
Disturbed. There was a sailor in here.
Let me know when I can shoot this thing in its blobness.
You can shoot
I don't
this
like
thing
this
in
one
its
bit.
blobness.
And I am keeping track of how long until I have to reload.
You might want to wait until that triggers my ready to action.
Do I know that's happening?
I'm readying it. Like if
Right, but
negotiations break down, I'm hitting.
But I mean, I'm happy to wait, but I don't think I know that you're doing that.
Well, I mean, I suppose what I'm saying is I think this will trigger my ready to action, which will also be an advantage to you.
I am completely fine mechanically having you go first.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Thankfully, my eyeballs gave me advantage. So still wasn't a great roll, but that's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent.
Yay!
So that's going to be 15 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made also has advantage.
Okay.
So the next one after me before my next turn.
Let me do a quick go. And
So an O ring, like a green coated O, just goes and poofs on it and explodes into little green codlings that are encompassing it. Makes it an easy target.
okay.
Nice.
So
advantage is. Oh, go ahead.
that all happens, and then the attack from Tuesday happens.
Thanks to that advantage, that's 2 19s.
Both hit.
Which makes that 23 fire damage.
Ouch. Let me math real quick, and then I'll tell you what happens. But you're gonna have to roll initiative shortly here, so.
Really? Why?
Can't imagine why.
Did we provoke it somehow?
Nah.
Can't imagine how you.
Some people are just touchy, you know. It's you can't take it personally.
Yeah, I think it was going to negotiate, guys.
Any tiny little thing they take it as a huge offense, and then they want to fight, and then I have to kill them. It's a whole thing.
You're lucky I keep rolling terrible. So while you guys are rolling initiative, this is what happens. So all of that happens. The O-ring, the 2 blasts from a pistol, which go. Sorry, a lot of these. Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be that much. Is your pistol considered magic?
No.
Oh, okay. Then that's actually gonna be.
It's,
I can do
it's
this.
very mundane. In fact, it's a technological weapon.
Okay, let me correct a thing and then tell you what happens because I know how to math. Sometimes.
Well, I don't, so stop bragging.
So this is what happens. You shoot it and it. Have you ever thrown a match into a bucket of gasoline?
Yes.
Okay, it does that. Where it's just there's a moment where you're worried, but it doesn't light anything on fire, and it just seems to go like into it. Although it kind of lights it up on the inside a little bit, so it's got a glow for a moment, and you can see like forms of things in it. So it's more like a. You know when you put like the marshmallows and the olives or whatever in Jello before it's all the way set? It's like that. It's gross.
And then you light it on fire.
And then you light it on fire. You also, those of you in the room, those 2 of you in the room, and those of you looking into the room, so I guess everyone except Empress, time suddenly seems to slow down. Like in that, car wreck sense where suddenly everything's going slower. And you see in the northeast corner of the room almost a spotlight over a man in a chair. Everything is like gray and white. There's no color, but he has a pretty good mass of curly hair. Seems to be around average height, and he's wearing a vest and like suit pants. And he's sitting in a rocking chair and he is humming a lullaby. It's clearly a lullaby because lullabies have a certain soothing sound to them. But do any of you speak Elven?
Yes.
Then you would, I don't have the words, but you would understand the words, and they're very common lullaby words.
Okay.
Has it been more than an hour since we were at the Old Salts and I cast Comprehend Languages?
No, it hasn't. You
Then
also
I-
understand it.
Okay.
This is Rockabye Baby. It is not a,
Mhm.
but it sounds very hollow, and it's happening at a time that seems normal while your time is slowed down. I'm functionally describing a cutscene. You see this happen, and you see it look at you, and it says, "Don't hurt Sherry," and disappears. And that's "Don't hurt Sherry" in like a growly voice that I can't do. Can anyone do that voice? The I'm singing for Cannibal Corpse voice?
Don't
No.
share.
Yeah.
Don't hurt Sherry.
It's
And
better done with a microphone, a pop filter, and than a sponge on it. But yeah.
Yeah. But it is words but barely, and you do understand it. And it is spoken in Elven, so only the 2 of you who can hear that right now hear that as words. And And it happens in what amounts to less than a second of real time, which is the only reason you don't get a reaction, and it's gone. Just blinked out of existence. And you roll initiative.
I mean, I already hurt Sherry, so, you know. Can't unlight that fire.
Everyone's initiative in there, correct?
Ooh.
I don't see.
I don't see it.
Oh my god, did it
Can't
do
see
it
mine.
again?
Apparently.
New map, new
And
problems.
it does that every time you move the map.
That is killing me.
That's roll 20, you get what you pay for.
This is true.
Alright, I'll get you all on there.
So,
I didn't move Rook up. You said he was still outside, so.
yeah, and he got 4. So I'll remember just after whoever's at the end of the round.
Okay.
I refreshed the page, so now D20 gets to load all over again.
Yay.
So, you know, I'll see you in an hour.
Okay.
I can't tell if Diamond knows she's muted or not.
Still muted.
Well, now I do.
There's so many ways to mute yourself.
Like,
Yep.
is she playing with the idea of being muted, or does she actually know she's muted?
She did not know she was muted. She is a very smart Goyle who did not know she was muted at all. See if we can get the color to be a little more dramatic here. Yes. Ooh, do I look evil now?
You look like you're covered in blood, and I love it.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
I need to go find my lights now.
Bringing
'Cause I have some
Roll20,
fairy lights.
bringing D&D into the 21st century where we can all experience the internet being slow. La 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 la. Tell me when you all are in.
I'm in.
I'm
I think we're
trying.
just waiting on David.
Yep,
Sumasaur got a
so is
0?
David. I got an
There we go.
18, by the way. I
I
just
fixed
can't
it.
enter it yet.
Okay, got it. Whoops, wrong sorting. Well, Friendly is going first.
Good luck, Friendly.
Friendly is going to hold his hand out to the right, palm up. And I'm going to ready an action to use the Wand of Paralysis when I see that curly-haired ghost again. I don't currently have a Wand of Paralysis, but I'm going to ready an action.
All right. Well, then it makes it Tuesday's turn. I'm guessing you're shooting it.
I shoot at the... I hurt Sherry. I probably hurt Sherry... oh, hang on. 19 and 16.
It's both hit.
By the way, in real life, my mom's name is Sherry. Uh, 29 fire damage.
So same thing it did before, where it sort of lights it up on the inside. And there's the pen.
So the guy
But
just just appeared, told me to not hurt Sherry, and I responded by shooting her again 2 more times.
Yeah, I see that. I am aware that that happened.
Don't do it. Bang, bang.
You said 29?
Is that what I said? Yes. I don't retain numbers. I really don't. It's a condition.
Yeah, I dropped my only pen. I need that. I'm keeping track of things on paper. Okay, let me correct that. Which is now okay. It, in addition to the same thing that happening with the lighting up, it looks a little charred. I don't know how to say. There's like burning scabs forming, I guess. And you hear a scream. You alone hear it. And it sounds like it's coming from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It does no damage. It just is a horrific scream of agony.
Bonus action aiming.
Okay. Any other movement? Anything?
I'm trained on this thing.
Okay. Utada.
Well, I'm not seeing that I've got a lot of options here. Pretty sure I don't want to fire the room. So I think I'm gonna have to get a little closer. If I climb in through the hole and get off the bed because am I gonna have to double move to get in there anywhere closer? Yeah, okay.
Muting myself and forgetting I'm muted. So your move is like 30 feet? Yeah, you can get to this range.
Okay.
Which puts
And
you
then,
about 35 feet from the thing. I also want to say, I know it looks like there's 2 couches and a table in there. There is not. That's floor. I just forgot to fill it in. It's all floor. There's a bed and nothing else.
maybe there used to be a couch and 2 tables, but there aren't anymore.
Yeah. There's the memory of them in the carpet. So your new kawaii dragonborn friend delicately moves herself over and off of the bed with, I'm sure, a disgusted look, and then does a something.
I think fairy fire.
Okay.
That's 60-foot range. It can make a dex check to avoid being outlined in light.
I'm rolling. It does not succeed, that check, whatever it is. Got a 4. So it is now outlined in what color light do you want? Let me guess. Is it pink?
Yes.
Okay. Let me give it a tint. Now it's pink. And that gives everyone advantage on hitting it, right?
Yeah, as long as they can see it. Yes.
Okay. So for those of you who don't have dark vision, an area of you see this like horrific shape is now lit up in a lovely neon pink. And it is that squelching noise has not stopped. It is still really bad. Any other bonus actions? You're out of move.
I can take a bonus action to change the face on my shield, and it will now be making this face.
Excellent. All right, Sumasaur.
Yep.
Tackle it.
I lost internet for a second, but I'm back now.
Perfectly. It's your turn. The beast is now lit up by a bright pink fairy fire.
And it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't want to wrestle this, but Sumasaur is grossed out. Sumasaur, I think, will be a wall. We'll move to like here. And
Be grossed out as a free action.
Be grossed out as a free action. Like you see him very careful, like not to touch his face. Like I don't know. God, what's on my claws here? And yeah, I will just, I guess, ready in action. So if it comes this within my reach, I'll grab it.
Okay. All right.
I'm wasted.
Cool. That makes it the turn of Empress. What you doing?
Backing away. Well, no, I'm not backing away, but I'm. How do I explain what I'm. Words are hard. Give me a minute.
You're here on the map. You're already way outside of the line of sight of anything. So you don't know what's going on in the room at all.
No, I don't know what's going on, and I'm staying where I am.
You're just going to let your friends go into battle without you? All right, what's that alignment again? The next time I have to ask, you're going to have to roll a new alignment.
I suppose I go forward a little bit, just because I realize that they're going into battle. But I'm still very grossed out.
It's okay. Being grossed out, also free action.
Very grossed out and very cautious, because this thing could corrode me like that. And I would be gone. Dead. Nada.
You're actually one of the toughest characters in the group, hit point wise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're our tank. Druids are beefy.
You can also fly. And these are like 10-foot rooms, and it's on the ground.
I keep forgetting that I can fly.
You're a winged snake.
I know.
It's the only way you get anywhere.
I keep forgetting I can fly.
So what would you like to do for your turn?
I fly up a little higher and go into the room.
All right. Is your fly speed is like 30 feet, right?
60.
60.
My fly speed is 60.
So you can get at least as far in the room as Sumasaur. Where do you want to go?
Above Sumasaur. I'm above Sumasaur.
All right. So suddenly a little... Wait, oh, you can't see me moving it. Well, there we go. Flies in and is above Sumasaur, but I'm going to put you behind. At how many feet up are you? 10 feet is the ceiling.
We'll go 5.
That's not as tall as Sumasaur.
No. Now, Sumasaur, how tall are you? Because I'm a foot above that.
Okay.
Let me just say
I
that.
mean,
Lumosaurus.
Right. I mean, it's the second 5-foot square up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
floor.
Just do that. I don't know why I was needing the more detail. All right. You are now snap or no snapping. 33 feet away from the creature. Do you want to hold an action or do a thing?
I'll hold an action
What are you holding it for?
for when it attacks Sumosaur.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is now the creature's turn. I said beast. It's not a beast. Just to be clear. That was a miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't a beast.
What? Our druid won't be turning into this anytime with polymorph? We can't just polymorph into this horrible, awful monstrosity? No? Okay.
It wiggles to here. Whoops. Here. And you notice, and I've been drawing it in. It's been fun to draw in, really. A sort of, it leaves kind of a snail trail of yuck.
What would you say it's advancing on us in a malicious way?
Roll an insight check.
A lot. I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, 21.
It definitely is advancing on you.
I needed a 21 for that, huh?
You needed a 25, I think, to figure out what its feelings are, because it is a goop, and it is not moving in a distinctly different way, but directly, like, it went from one way to direct. It is aiming directly at you all. There's no moving around. It's intentionally going at you, if that helps.
Doesn't exactly have a facial expression.
It really doesn't have a face.
But
I mean,
by
somewhere
all
deep
by all
down.
appearances, this is an advancing enemy.
It's advancing, and yeah, enemy for the mechanics would work for enemy. Yes.
Then I get to shoot it as a reaction.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Well, I'm guessing that hits.
Technically a 21, but you know, because sharpshooter. That's 36 fire damage. Sorry, no, 26 fire damage.
Wow. Okay, got that. As expressed before. Let me put the number in. There we go. As expressed before, you hear you see the lighting up. Oh wait. Well, I guess advantage doesn't matter because the fairy fire, because you're not going to be better than a natural 20, so we're good. But it you hear, instead of the piercing scream, you hear it, but it's a little bit quieter. But you definitely still hear it, and it is in your head. It is might still be its turn, depending on the thing I'm looking up currently. La 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 la. Hitting the next button until I find the thing, cause got it. That's what I thought. That is how I made the creature. Okay.
I am also trying to look up something, but continue.
And that is its turn is movement. It moves. That's what it did. So it is now Rook's turn.
Rook double moves, makes a beeline for my hand, and drops the wand of paralysis in it, thus making my ready to action worthwhile.
Yeah. Give me a second to pull him onto the map and give him a turn now that he's here. Just a second. There he is. And there he is. And you said he had a 4?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway. And you can, it's end of that, and it was just if it advances, or what?
No, when I see the curly-haired ghost.
Ah, thank you.
Yes.
Well, that did not happen.
That's
so,
okay. I maintain the same ready to action.
Empress, your held action was for if it attacks Sumosaur, so that doesn't happen. So we're at the beginning of the next round. Yes?
Yes.
Friendly.
Same thing.
Okay. Tuesday.
Quick shot. Okay.
Can't imagine what you're going to do.
Yeah, you'll never guess in 1,000 years. What is Hawkeye gonna do on his turn? 17 and 12.
Both hit?
Still has
Oh
fairy
wait,
fire.
advantage. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a 17 and a 19.
So they both hit. Neither are 20s, but they both hit.
Yeah. 32 fire damage.
Dang, dude.
I do one thing. I'm a chick with a gun, so
This time you hear the sound of sobbing. Like big gulping, like sobs.
mhm.
Oh, hurt my throat. But that's what happened. And
I'm pretty sure I'm being messed with, so it doesn't bother me that much.
so there are any move actions, bonus actions?
Aim. I'll still aim as a bonus action, even though it already has advantage.
Okay. It's a practice. You're not interested in breaking that as a habit.
Yeah, I
Understand.
don't even think about it.
Utada.
I'm all of a sudden really wishing I had prepared Speak with the Dead.
So is everyone else.
No, I always got that one.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's domain spell. I can't not prep it.
Fair enough.
You'll find that out about friendly soon.
You done something different? Free action.
I regret as a free action.
So what do you do?
I think I'm going to hold my action. Actually, I'll move up a little closer here to support. And I'll hold my action. If it gets within 5 feet, I'll cast Word of Radiance.
Sumosaur.
How gross is it?
You just really don't want to touch it.
I I mean, you don't have to roll to be disgusted. It's like leaving a beef stew in the back of your fridge for 2 months and then having to throw it out. You want to do it as quickly as possible because it's disgusting. Only, oh, it's now close enough that you can smell it. That's right. I forgot that it has a smell. Let's get the full sensory experience here.
That also means
Remember that time you lost the chicken breast in the trunk of your car?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. It smells like the way rotting meat smells, which is very much no to, like, we just all respond to that as a no. It's a big nope.
All right, I'm not gonna wrestle this. I'll stand
Smells
here though.
Smells like rotting blood sausage.
I don't know what that is.
If it comes to like close to attack, I will react. But otherwise, I'm just gonna stand here and look and be the meat shield.
Okay. To
Well, I guess
respond to
that
the
being Utada and right, so it'd be like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say, Jocelyn, blood sausage is exactly what it sounds like it is. It's very straightforward. So.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Jocelyn, Empress, your turn. What you doing?
I cast Thunderwave. And I shall
Of course
explain
you
that
do.
right now.
All right.
Of
Tell
course
us
I
about.
do. What else am I gonna do?
I don't know.
Thing loads.
Is that the one that's a radius or a cone?
Radius.
Radius.
Cube. Sorry, it's a cube. 15-foot cube.
Yeah. Well, 15-foot cube radius.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
You know what I mean.
That's not how I had to have a whole argument with Max where he was telling me that a circumference is a diameter, and we were having a.
Okay.
I was right.
Mayax?
I do mean Mayax.
If for the audience, I can explain Thunderwave.
Yeah, please.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed throw, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful wave, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects within the air that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effects, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible to 300 feet.
So, first, you're not within 15 feet of the thing, so you would have to move.
Okay, I'll move to 15 feet of it.
Like there.
Okay.
And then, it is not succeed that Constitution saving throw, whatever the spell DC is. So it is gonna you're gonna have to roll damage and it'll move. But also, Sumasaur and is Utada in the
7
range of
thunder
that?
damage.
Utada is safe, but Sumasaur is not.
I'm sorry, Sumasaur, roll a Constitution save.
I'm good at that. It's all right.
Okay, well,
I got 17.
I'm fairly sure that succeeds. Right? It doesn't tell me what the succeeding.
Your
What's
spell
your-
save DC.
What's your DC?
This thing will load. 13, so yes, hit.
Excellent.
And the thing takes 7 damage.
Okay.
7 thunder.
And is pushed 10 feet back.
Yep.
Is pushed to there. And it leaves a slime trail.
Blech.
It's wonderful. Blech.
The slime trail isn't like smoking or anything by any chance.
Nope. It's just
Slime.
let's call it what it is. It's rotting blood. It's curdled. It's a curdle slime.
It's
I hate it.
congealed. It's congealed blood.
Please
I am-
don't.
My
Please
poor brain
don't.
my brain is taking so much from the movie Curdled for this and the time I had to clean up a murder scene. Like, I'm glad you get to be part of my brain now,
Please stop.
friends.
Please stop before I
No,
puke.
you're playing the game. Ha 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 ha. I mean, if you really need me to and aren't just being cute, we can have that conversation.
No, I'm not being cute.
Oh, okay. That is your turn. Any additional move actions or bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. And we found the Squick for Jocelyn, and it's now the creature's turn.
I may
Who
work
uses
on
that-
a farm, but curdled blood is my weakness.
I mean, most people aren't happy with that. It's fine. And so it moves 10 feet back towards Sumosaur. And let me draw the slime trail, because this is what makes it fun for me. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Ugh, wrong color. Come on, machine. Okay. And that's its turn. Rook! Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgot to say that when that thunder wave happened, Empress, you heard a sound that was in your head but also seemed to come from everywhere, that was a long, low gasp. Like,
Empress has heard plenty of these over the years and just ignores it. Just like, oh, one of those things again. Meh.
and now it is Rook's turn.
Rook will flee to safety.
Bird, smart bird. Making it Friendly's turn. Because that ready to action didn't happen, it is your turn now.
I ready the same action. Everybody
Okay.
seems like they're doing fine.
Tuesday's turn.
The thing is still functional.
Yep.
It didn't move toward us.
It moved to. Oh, I'm sorry. It did. It on its turn. What it did was move towards Sumosaur.
Bang!
Yeah.
Reaction bang.
Still have advantage.
That's a dirty 20.
That will hit.
15 fire damage for my reaction shot.
Okay.
$18 and thank God for advantage. 19.
Those both hit.
Yeah, 26 fire damage.
Okay. Okay, that. All right. I felt that. Parts of it actually sort of chunk off at this shooting, and it there are chunks left behind, like pasta in a drain. I don't know. It's all food analogies. I don't know what to do. Like, but they're just, the
Anybody
Jell-O
else
shots.
hungry?
It's just Jell-O splatter.
Oh, I'm fighting not to puke.
And So you took the one shot, and then Rook moved, and then you took the other
And-
2 shots, and
And I'm done.
essentially you hear a very, very weak and quiet, like it's distinct, but you can hear it. Wait, I didn't make that sentence correct. It's quiet but distinct, and you can hear it as though somebody is talking in your ear, but is definitely very low, and just says, "No."
Okay.
And any move actions, bonus actions, other than aiming?
At this point I reload.
Okay. Is that a bonus action for you?
I'm trying to look that up.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, how long does Fairy Fire last?
1 minute as long as I concentrate.
Okay. Utada, your turn.
So I assume it's still
Moving?
very firing away.
It is.
Let's, I think I'd like to do the same thing I did last round.
I keep forgetting.
If it gets within 5 feet, I want to Word of Radiance.
Got it. Sumasaur.
I will remain a wall. I don't want to touch it. It's gross.
It is Empress.
I cast Thunder Wave again to try and get this thing away from me.
Okay. Everyone, so Sumasaur, roll that. You're gonna also need to roll that save.
She could position it where it doesn't hit Sumasaur. It's a cube that at some point has to start at the caster. It doesn't have to center on the caster. She can have the corner start at her and hit the thing and avoid team members.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well,
Well,
I made the save, so it's cool.
It did not.
takes a
Roll damage.
just
you
did.
did.
It's 11. Takes 11 thunder damage.
Okay.
And is pushed 10 feet back.
I pushed it 10 feet back with your thunderous wave of smashiness. And some, like, more bits come off it. Just gonna splash some spots around here. There we go. Now it's a little bits hanging off of it. Lovely. Any move actions, bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
So it
trying to not look at the screen.
behaves in a, it's literally just, it's like bit drawing. It's great.
No, but now that I know what it is, I'm trying not to keep.
Just imagine it's Jello. That's what I've been doing. It's Jello. And somebody was playing in the
Strawberry Jello.
Strawberry Jello, even. Like you put in cake. So it is going to.
According to D&D Beyond, reloading is a free interact action similar to drawing a sword. So you still retain a bonus action in your movement.
Okay. Cool. So you still aimed.
Yeah.
Which is going to be beneficial for the part where it rolls faster than you've seen it and gets right up to Sumosaur's feet.
Bang!
Yep. Several actions happen at the same time, so we're gonna go in order of. So that would be Tuesday first.
Does advantage apply to this?
Yeah, it's fairy fire.
That's a natural 20.
That it definitely hits.
Yeah. The first roll was a 4, but whatever. So my reaction shot does 16 fire damage.
Okay. Now Utada, it is within the 5 feet, so that's yours now.
Okay. It needs to make a Constitution save. DC is 14, if that becomes relevant.
It makes it.
Oh, well then. That doesn't even take half damage, it's just a cantrip. That's
Oh well. You a beam of light aims where it was just a second ago.
Yes.
Right about there. So let's see. That. Just a second. Okay. So what it's done is moved itself at your feet, Sumosaur, and it's not like encasing them, but it's basically made a puddle around your feet. And it is in the same space as you, but on Roll20 it can be difficult when you put things in the same space to find them again. So it is in the same space as you.
Ew.
Great.
Everybody.
Great.
Nobody liked that, but it's Rook's turn who flew away. Is Rook just going to stay flown away friendly?
Rook will ready an action to retrieve the Wand of Paralysis as soon as I use it.
Okay. Well, friendly, since your ready to action didn't happen, it is now your turn. That is a sentence.
How much of this mass is still in the moving part of the mass?
I'd say there's quite a bit of mass still, but it seems like more parts of it are not moving.
Okay.
And a moving of it seems like I'd say like a third of it. It's like when magma cools and you've got all those crusties.
No, we're doing great, everybody. Keep up the good work. I will ready the same action. As a bonus action, let me check my range, because I can take a bonus action and still ready.
I thought, it takes your reaction already. That's right.
Correct. I will cast Sanctuary on Sumosaur.
Okay. Okay.
And then I will ready an action. Fuck you, Blob.
Fuck you, Blob. That is the name of the episode, maybe. Yep. Warded against attack. Attack must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, must choose a new target or lose attack or the spell. Okay. Got it. Excellent. Nice choice. You tricky wrench runner, you.
Made of wrenches.
Tuesday. Tuesday, who's
I-
made of firepower.
I don't suppose this is one of those real fancy beds with like the overhang and everything.
It does not have the overhang, but it is like totally like 4-poster mahogany.
I'm gonna get up on the bed just anyway, just to
Where-
get some height on this thing.
Where it's squishy. It's
I'm
really
on a
only
corner.
It's really only squishy in the middle.
Yeah, you'll notice I'm on a corner. I'm trying to get a good elevated off the ground sniping position on this thing.
Okay.
And then I shoot it. Yeah, 12. Oh no, wait, advantage. Hang on. Yeah, still 12. And 17.
One of those hits.
Yeah. I was still adjusting to the mattress.
It was
wow,
springier than you
that's-
expected.
That's the worst I've done. 11 damage.
Okay.
11 fire.
At this point, I'm no longer keeping track on Roll20. I've got a calculator open. Any other than aiming,
I've
move
ju-
actions, anything?
I let the bed settle and
I bought myself new shoes, and they're like fancy running shoes, and I had to quickly run across a street, and they were so much springier than I expected that I almost fell over. So I understand what Tuesday is going through right now. Utada!
Penny's turn.
Okay. Well, nobody's injured yet. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to touch it. Let's give
Nobody-
Word of Radiance another shot.
Does that... So it is currently in the same square as Sumosaur. Is that going to hit Sumosaur? I'm not super familiar with Word of Radiance.
Each creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
So let me know if it makes its con save.
Sorry about hitting all the buttons.
No worries.
Does a 12?
I believe we got 14.
Okay. It does not.
Ooh, 10 points damage.
Radiant damage, you said?
Yes, 3 damage.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but for almost everything you face here, damage type's gonna matter because I spent way too much time on it.
Mhm.
And we are almost done with this fight. I know it's getting to the end of the session, but we're almost there. All right.
All right.
So, okay. That happens. And you now hear, having done damage to it, Utada, you hear in your head the sound of a strangled cry. And it sounds like it's coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. But it's a screech that becomes gurgly. And I just don't really want to try and do it because my throat hated the last 5 noises I made for
Don't
this.
do that to yourself.
No.
Okay. But it is kind of horrific. And now it is the turn of the right window. which is that window, Sumosaur. Sumosaur, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does Sanctuary have an effect on this? I don't know what's happening.
No, I don't think it does.
16.
You succeed on the Constitution saving throw, and so nothing happens. Or it's like you put eucalyptus oil on your feet, or not oil. Maybe more like a mint-scented something. Your feet tingle. That's all that happens.
Yeah, I don't like it. Something's
Icky
happening.
toes. The worst curse of all, icky toes.
Oh, you guys better kill it.
What do you do?
Me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to stomp it.
Okay,
Just jump up and down.
how do you roll that? I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
Splatter.
So, what if I did like a big jump? Maybe we could do falling damage. I don't know.
Give the people's elbow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly where I went with it too.
The people.
I mean,
Alright,
it
I
is a
mean-
melee attack against a prone opponent. Not that you needed more
Yeah.
advantage.
It doesn't count as prone. Sorry. But it's
just
definitely
short,
on the ground.
really. And you have advantage already because it's all glowy.
Trying to remember what my other. I guess now is the time. I will try. I want to try and grapple it.
Okay, that's an opposed strength check, right? That's what we're doing. You think I'd memorize this by now?
So the way mine goes, it's a grapple check.
Opposed athletics.
Opposed athletics. Okay. Well, Sumosaur wins and successfully grapples it.
You grapple jelly.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
That's
that's
the
what it
challenge.
That's like an
means.
established metaphor for something that's impossible.
Sumasaur's a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I will slam my body and them, like essentially like slam down and fall on them.
You're
On
like
this.
dive
it
bombing
is.
a table of Jello shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Same burning sensation.
Oh, this is about to get tingly and bad. I hate it.
Probably.
10 damage.
I just see
blood-
Zangief from Street Fighter in my head.
All right. How much damage?
10.
Okay. Okay. So while it is barely moving, Empress, it is your turn.
Oh. And it is also, we are both now prone.
Okay.
That is all.
Empress, your turn.
I once again cast Thunder Wave because it seems to be effective.
Well, and there's no way you don't catch Sumosaur in it this time.
Yeah, no.
But
There's no way,
Sumosaur
and I
doesn't really
understand
care.
that, but I'm like,
True.
we can try and kill this thing and get him out of it, but she says, I'm sorry, Sumosaur.
It makes a successful check. Sumosaur?
I got 12.
Oh,
Okay, so what's the damage?
Give me a sec.
It's okay, I can take it. Just need to grab my pencil. Sorry, I can't mute currently.
Well, I'm waiting for rolling damage. 2 damage.
No,
Oh,
one,
snake
because it gets
eyes.
half. For the,
Yeah, but I mean, Sumosaur takes 2 damage.
yeah, Sumosaur takes 2.
It's something about them laying down just makes it not hit right. You know, maybe you were on the edge. Yeah, situational. mistakes. Any move actions, bonus actions? Okay,
Nope.
so you, nobody had.
Wait, it got flung, right? It failed.
No,
No,
it succeeded.
it's
Oh,
succeeded.
sorry. I
It
thought.
Sorry.
I thought.
so it did
never
not
mind.
get flung.
Nah, it succeeded.
And Empress curses like,
So it is currently squished in a mass mostly under you, Sumosaur. And I guess grappled by... No, it's no longer grappled by you, right? Or is it still? I'm very confused.
It's not in an active grapple,
Okay.
but we are both prone on the ground.
Okay.
You just pile drived it, and you have both like rebounded from the pile drive. So you're not
Now we're-
together
now we're
anymore. You just
supposed to
impacted.
cuddle.
You may definitely feel a
You're an
little bit of a
afterglow.
tingle. You may feel a little bit of a tingle. I'm just deciding which kind of tingle you're going to feel.
Hey, not for nothing, but that big 4-poster bed looks a lot like a turnbuckle.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. What is it?
neither
Oh,
do I.
that's the post at the end of the wrestling ring that they climb up to do the big aerial moves.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Oh. I see. Yeah, not
John
for nothing.
Turnbuckle. He owns Garfield.
And the nausea is made worse by the fact that I got got a vaccine. Got
here
the
we go.
first vaccine recently.
So while
First
you were
shot.
there, you were getting attacked by the thing. I just haven't had to roll this yet, so now I'm feeling okay. So at least it doesn't have advantage right now.
Disadvantage even because it's prone.
Sorry, I'm looking for my attack numbers. There we go. That's that, and that's the other one. Does a 12 hit you? Simosaur?
No, does not.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you? When you are prone.
Oh, when I'm prone? Is the AC different? I forget.
No.
I think it's just it has advantage. So a creature attacking you has
Yeah.
advantage if you're prone. Right?
Melee within 5 feet.
And okay, so it has advantage on one of these, so it would have been that one, but that doesn't hit you. So then we'll do the other one, which doesn't have advantage because it isn't melee.
It's
Isn't
also
it?
prone, so
No,
it's just a flat roll.
It's not because it can't be
Oh.
prone.
I see.
Like I hear you, but it's not.
You can't knock over a beanbag chair. It's already over.
I do hear you, and I appreciate the like. This is how this works engagement. But it missed all of its friggin' attacks, or it tried to hit you, and none of them hit because a 14 doesn't
from
hit you,
having
does
a
it?
Sumosaur land on it.
Yeah. Had a Sumosaur land on it, was very confused, I guess, and nothing hit. Rook's turn.
Dad.
Let's see. Rick, huh? Oh, he turns into a pickle. No, Rook will go to the front door and call out in my voice, "Come out, and we'll call them off."
Okay. And now it's your turn.
Same action.
And now it's Tuesday's turn.
Do I have a disadvantage because I'm making a no range. Oh, it's not prone because it can't be prone.
It's not prone, and the fact that you've already got sharpshooter and you did that as an action, yeah.
And it's glowing,
It's still covered
and I'm
in
aiming,
pink
and
sparkle.
there's 1,000 reasons I can hit this thing. 15 and well, I'd have to check if that's 15 and dirty 20.
Well, they both hit, or at least one does. And it like it doesn't matter what you roll, it's dead.
29 fire damage.
It's dead. So, would you like to? Well, no, actually, I'm gonna take this one. I like letting you describe it, but because it is underneath Sumosaur still, Sumosaur, you feel it die. You feel this last shivers move out of it. And David, roll me a D100.
Talk amongst yourselves. 17.
Interesting. So as it dies, what is that slamming noise?
I don't know, but it's droning you out.
Yeah. Well, it stopped. So, two things happen as Sumosaur. You feel it like wither and die under you and become like crusty sand. Just smells like a blood clot.
Every stage of awful. I hate it.
Everything is terrible.
Coppery.
Two things happen, and these happen at the same time, but I'm going to describe them one at a time. So the result of David's roll is all of the light dims. Very specifically, bright light weakens to dim light. Sources that provide dim light do not shed any light. So that includes your light hand is not working correctly. And that is everywhere you can see, even those of you who are out. And before Thomas asks, yes, Rook, if he is still in the house, experiences the same thing.
He is not. He's at the door.
Okay. Well, at the door is in that realm of the house, so. Yeah, okay.
He's outside yelling.
He's outside the foundation. Cool. Allison.
Yep.
Do you think that Sumosaur experiences is well, actually, it is make a wisdom save. You can choose to fail saves.
But maybe you don't want to.
Wisdom save was a total of 9, so I don't think I got a choice.
Yeah, okay. You don't succeed on that. So you are suddenly flooded with a memory that is not your own, but it is the memory that has the quality of a dream where your brain can't really tell the difference for a minute between it being real or not. And it is of a... Wait, I wrote them down. I'm organized! I swear. Where is she? It is of a lovely, lightly blue, a little bit like, it's interesting when somebody is both stout and waifish, but she's absolutely both stout and waifish. Seafarer, laying down on a bed and listening to the lullaby that you heard earlier. And you feel yourself lay down on the bed and hear this lullaby, and you begin to feel yourself become liquid. And just as soon as it starts hurting, the memory is no longer taking over your senses. And that is where we're going to cut for this evening. If you have been enjoying our tour de force haunted house, give us a like. If you want to see more, there is absolutely a subscribe button, and we love having you here. Thanks for hanging out on this sort of long episode. I can't cut it in half, but I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you players for being here for the whole thing. Everybody, have a beautiful gaming future of I'm out of words. Bye now.